I'd like to thank Mike Rowe and the Rutland Town administrators for allowing me to come here and videotape the Rutland Town game against Christ the King. This is 6th grade basketball. It's 2-0 Christ the King in the gold uniforms. I am working on the Rutland Town roster right now. I have the Christ the King roster, and I'll read that to you in its entirety in just a moment. And we have the first foul whistled, and it's against Christ the King. So that'll be on number 42, and that's going to be on Nick Wetmore. So the ball will be taken out of bounds by the Chargers in the home white uniforms, the blue bottoms. They'll set fire and be a little bit long with that weak side rebound. Tipped up, and that was partially blocked from behind. Christ the King looking for the handle on the ball. Will pick it up, and this will be Patrick O'Rourke with it. And now these two teams have played some very good, very competitive ball games this season. They've each defeated each other once, so they're 1-1 against each other. And there was a foul called on the drive, and now it'll just be the ball out of bounds on the baseline, and it'll go to Christ the King, coached by Bill O'Rourke. Dr. Hogan Camp, of course, the coach at Rutland Town. That's O'Rourke. Brought the ball into play, and we're going to have a foul. They got it to Perry, number 33. I believe he's actually going to get shots here, too. Yeah, and he will be sent to the line. So, number 33, David Perry at the line for Christ the King. Got to a rocky start here today. I got all set up and everything, and that shot's no good. My camera tipped over. Yeah. It happens, yeah. Got whacked with my tripod in the head. I'm surrounded by doctors, so I'm okay. And that'll be taken off the missed free throw in Rutland Town. Again, I'll get their names for you. As the game progresses, I'm just getting organized. Again, these teams have played each other. They're 1-1, and that's going to be a foul. And that foul will be called on number 23 in the gold, who I don't have on my roster, so I'll work on that. Rutland Town with the ball, and they'll up fake and get it to the elbow, bring it back between circles. That's Jack Foley there defensively. They set the screen on Foley, and nice give back, free throw line, up and in. That's a good shot. And we'll be tied at 2-all. That's just well executed play all the way around as far as setting the screen, rolling off it, and making the basket. And Foley now working up top, and he'll be sealed off to give the ball back to O'Rourke. Yeah, O'Rourke will go to the right elbow and being very patient. No shot clock to worry about. They do have to worry about the 5 count. They'll go to Perry. He'll turn. No, it'll rim out on him. Rebound, 1 and out this time. Will be Rutland Town with the basketball. We're at 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Play 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. Got the 5th grade basketball game. Rutland Town and Christ the King coming up. Immediately following this, we'll go to a little fade, and that will be on number 42, and there'll be shots coming up for the crew. Chargers from Rutland Town. That's Wetmore picking up the foul. So they'll settle in and they'll get 2 shots, and that first one will be up and good. That'll make it 3-2 Rutland Town as they'll take the lead. And that going to be battle for him in this shot, and O'Rourke will have the ball handed to him. Perry had the rebound, and this is going to be Patrick O'Rourke, number 3, and he will gains a threat from anywhere on the floor to shoot. He likes to draw the defense to him, and at that point he'll dish the ball off, and that's going to be the crossover. O'Rourke takes the shot, and a little strong off the back of the rim. They'll battle for underneath the boards for the rebound, picked up by Rutland Town, and they'll walk it down the floor with 3:47 to go in the first quarter of play. Been beautiful lighting here to work in. Nice clean gym, good lighting. Got me a piece of scaffolding to work from, and again, thank very much to Mike Rowe and the whole Rutland Town community for getting me set up here to do these games this afternoon. That's just great ball movement. That's great ball movement in the shot. We'll get it. Oh, that was just beautiful. That's working the ball, working it around, and getting the bucket. Good team chemistry on both of these squads, and it's going to be Foley with the crossover. He goes out of bounds. Almost had to steal on that side. Rutland Town will have to get the ball back. Yeah, they're going to have Jack Foley take the ball out of bounds, number 5. You see him right there. And the Crusaders get in those gold uniforms, and they'll just go in the backcourt. And I think the rule is you can't be in the backcourt defensively. And when you get a defensive rebound, the other team has to peel off. That's going to be all Twine. That's O'Rourke. Got down below the free throw line, makes it 5-4. Rutland Town with the lead. In case you're just joining us, this is a 6th grade action, and we'll have the 5th grade game between Rutland Town and Christ the King. And that'll be up, and I believe we're actually going to get shots also here. 42 goal will be Wetmore, and that will send Rutland Town back to the line. And Bailey Plant will come in, number 12, who will replace Wetmore. So Plant in the basketball game. That's the baseline, drive, the reversal, a little strong, rebound will come down to Plant, he'll be tied up, yep. Jump ball called, they'll get a possession arrow, and it'll be Rutland Town, looks like we'll get it. So they'll set it up right on the baseline with their own basket, and run that box formation, they'll catch fire, and no. That'll be a long rebound on the weak side, and that'll be put up, and trying to use the glass, it'll dance on the rim but won't drop in. Perry with the rebound, and he'll give it to O'Rourke. Now they'll set up defensively over midcourt, right between the circles actually, is where they'll pick O'Rourke up, and that's going to be Foley to O'Rourke. And they'll run a lot of high screens and try to get O'Rourke open, and that'll be off the mark on the long jump shot. And here comes Rutland Town. Again, I'm getting their jersey numbers and names, and probably by the start of the second quarter, I'll have that all set for you. Give and go, and off the backboard. Goes into the hands of Foley, saves it from going out of bounds, and he'll give it to O'Rourke. So Foley's 5, O'Rourke's 3. Perry's number 33, and they run that little give and go from O'Rourke to Perry, and he was fouled going up. Yeah, he won't get shots. Thank you very much. All right, so I've got the roster. I've just got to wait for 1 second to the point where I can employ it. And I'll get it all set for you. So Christ the King with the inbounds play to Foley. Got it. Oh, nice job. There's that high screen at the free throw line. He came right off it. Makes it 6-5, Christ the King. Again, all these games they played against each other. These two squads have been very competitive, very well matched up squads. Very well coached too. The coaching staffs on both sides. Very, very good with this age group of kids. And oh, he thought about that long range shot. He'll pull it down and trying to make the move. There's no shot clock to worry about. They just have the standard. You can't be in the paint for 3 seconds, and you know they have a standing 5 count for defensive plays, and that's going to be 2 shots, John Kelly says. So Mr. Theriot is one official, and John Kelly the other, and getting back at the line now will be Rutland Town. They just want to get the people set up on the box, and they do. Everybody's ready to go now, and got it. Nice free throws for you in this first quarter of play, and we'll get a second shot as we are tied at 6 now. We're in the first quarter with 1:20 to go. After good patience, that second shot, boy, almost went down through, came back out. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Christ the King basketball. So Foley and O'Rourke in that back court again, right in front of that Rutland Town Chargers logo on the padding. And that's going to be Foley. See him bring the defender out with him, and he's going to get the bump to have a blocking foul. That's going to be a blocking foul called, and they'll take the ball out of bounds on that far side here. Again, Rutland Town, the site for today's Channel 15 games. And O'Rourke. Boy, that time they played the roll to the basket where he wanted to pass to very, very well. O'Rourke just, again, see the defender stay. He went to the inside of the screen, up, and O'Rourke will get it. That time they had the choice to drop him below the screen or going above it, and they went above it, and O'Rourke was able to loop back down through, make it 8-6, Christ the King. And that could be a foul, I believe. Yeah, O'Rourke will pick up the foul. So the ball will go out of bounds to the Chargers right in front of the scorers table, and they'll run that play to that left side. They'll put it on the floor. Perry there defensively, and it is a man-to-man defense being played right now by the Crusaders from Christ the King as we wind down here in the first quarter of play with just 24 seconds to go. And I think before the shot, no, they wave off the basket. Yeah. And that is going to be on Fish. So Travis Fish in the ballgame, number 10, will pick up the foul. And okay, so they're in the 1-on-1. So very quickly here, they've gotten 17 fouls. Yeah, and so they'll have the 1-on-1, and that's big because we're not in the first quarter yet. So Rutland Town will be in a bonus situation the rest of this first half of play, or at least the 1-on-1. And that's all Twine. That's going to give the lead back down to 1 at 8-7. Christ giving that 1-point lead. And that clock did get down to 23 seconds left in the first quarter play. Now get them both. We'll be tied at 8. Nice, again, great form, good release. Nothing but Twine on that shot, and getting plenty of time here. 24 seconds in the first quarter. And it's going to be O'Rourke. He'll look, and he'll pull it back out. They could be playing for the final shot, and they must be now, as they're down to just 10 seconds on the game clock. There's no shot clock. They bring the clock all the way down to 5, 4. Rourke trying to find a little space, little opening, and no, be off the mark, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Pretty fitting in for two teams that have split the two meetings earlier. 8-8 the score in the 6th grade contest. Camp talking to his squad, and I've got last names only to work with. Number 34 is Szynski, Casarino's 13, Lenoci's number 12, Hogenkamp 35, Bond is 20, Clark 10. Looks like Creaser, I'll have to check on that, is 31, and Doherty number 23. And it will be an 8-8 game as we go into the second quarter play. It'll be Rutland Town basketball. They'll take it side out, and they're going to have number 34 Szynski bring the ball into play, and Bond, number 20, brought the ball up, gave it off to his teammate on that side, and he wants to drive, got cut off. They go inside on the pass, they'll kick it out, and that's going to be up and just a little shy. And again, they got an offensive rebound. They're looking to go on this side to Hogenkamp, and he's going to be fouled. So Hogenkamp powered the ball up and got the foul, and I believe it's going to be on 33, so it's going to be Perry. And then I got the name for number 23 out there for Christ the King. I didn't have that earlier. It's not Mr. Nullback out there, so he will wear 23 in the gold, and back at the line will be Hogenkamp, and looking to break the tie. Will do so. By 3 for his last 3 from the free throw line. Now Bailey Plant will come in, number 12, and he'll replace Nullback for Christ the King. Again, Christ the King now with 18 fouls, and that'll be a rebound by Perry. And again, that's how you have to peel off defensively. After you get a defensive rebound, they make you back up, and each school you go to has different rules. It's going to be Foley to O'Rourke. In a 9-8 game, Rutland Town in the white with a lead there on the defense right now. It's going to be O'Rourke up, and boy, he drew the foul. Beautiful job. Isolated the defender, broke him down, and foul will be called on Hogenkamp. So they've got a good matchup between two good athletes here with O'Rourke and Hogenkamp. And no, he's going to front rim the first shot. He'll get a second chance here. And yeah, they're going to bring the sub in. It's going to be number 31, Creaser. He's going to come in and replace number 10, Clark. And that's a Rutland Town change. So O'Rourke trying to salvage the one here for the tie. We'll do so. So we'll be at 9-9. And again, this is how the games went earlier that the two teams played. It was just nip and tuck all the way down through. 5:15 to go in the half. And again, you're watching 6th grade basketball action on PEGTV channel 15 Sports. Hogenkamp off the screen will not get the bounce to go his way, and it's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Rutland Town, so they'll have it on the baseline with their own basket, and they'll put O'Rourke on the ball defensively to catch. And that was partially blocked out there, and it's going to be, yeah, so it's 2 quick fouls now on Patrick O'Rourke, and it's the 1-on-1. It's the 9th foul, so I believe unofficially the 9th foul. That would mean the next foul committed by Christ the King will be 2 shots the rest of the way, the double bonus for Rutland Town. And this is Szynski at the line. So Szynski trying to keep that trend going of good free throw shooting by Rutland Town. Will be just a little off the mark that time. So Hogenkamp called for the foul. It'll be his second personal foul. And that happened on the rebounding action. They're going to call a hold on him. Yeah, so Doherty now, 23, coming in to the basketball, game 4, Rutland Town. He'll replace Hogenkamp with those 2 fouls. And it's a good move with 4:56 to go, not to pick up a 3rd foul here. especially in a 9-9 game. And Foley, a lot of spin and movement out there, and O'Rourke. But again, they got the clear out and they got late to the spot. We're going to have a blocking foul on number 20 out there. And it's going to be on Bond, so Bond will pick up the foul. Yeah, that's 6 fouls on Rutland Town. So the next foul Rutland Town commits will be the 1-on-1 for Christ the King. They run the stack, they look inside. Foley, let the defender go by. Yeah, it goes. Well, again, just great court awareness. He knew he had a defender coming behind him, didn't want him to get the shot blocked. And then he just had enough muscle to get the shot. That's a tough angle, straight up and down underneath the basket. And it goes 11-9 now. Christ the King retakes the lead. And each team's enjoyed the lead, and we've had a couple ties. And I can tell you, if you got something to do, don't go anywhere, because this is going to be a barn burner before this is over. Yeah, they're trying to work the screen. They get the baseline. They'll go all the way around, turn, duck underneath. What a move. Great move, just too much muscle on the shot. And we'll have a jump ball as Perry will be tied up by Doherty. And this is Clark, number 10, coming back in the basketball game. He's going to replace Casarino, number 13. And going to the scores table right now will be Lenoci. That's all Rutland Town changes right there. Foley sets, fires, got it! From the corner, deep in the corner, Foley. 13-9, 4-point lead. And Hogenkamp will come to the scores table. He'll get checked back in here for the Rutland Town Chargers. They'll kill the dribble. They're right on the edge of the box, and he'll save the travel. Nice job of keeping his feet planted. And Szynski will kick fire and got fouled. Now, so Szynski will be going to the line for, should be 2 shots. I believe that's 10 fouls now, so it should be 2 shots. I'll wait for the officials to tell me, but. So again, 3:38 to go second quarter, 13-9, and the first free throw will be up and good. Tell you what, I don't have a percentage in front of me, a statistician, but Rutland Town has shot the free throws extremely well here as a team. I believe they only have the 2 misses. So Szynski on his second shot. We'll get them both. They'll make it 13-11, and Foley and O'Rourke still in that back court for Christ the King, as Wetmore will come to the scorers table for the Crusaders. And oh, nice kickback, nice catch. Perry sealed off, and tell you what, Hogenkamp did a great job of playing defense without picking up a foul. He was aggressive passively. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but he did a good job with the fouls. That's going to be Hogenkamp with the basketball. They set the screen for him. He'll go to the baseline, got cut off, brings it back, and in closer for the shot, off the back of the rim, no good. And boy, ball just in a crowd of people picked up by Christ the King. They're looking for the push. Here comes O'Rourke. They'll take off and travel. Yeah, he got travel called, and that's a good call by John Kelly. Szynski gotten away, number 34, and getting very impressed with both teams' defensive skills out there. And Clark will bring the ball into play, and we're down to just 3:02 to go in the second quarter, and it's 13-11, Christ the King. This is Rutland Town, though, with the basketball. Hogenkamp's pass across, stolen away by Fish. He'll take the shot up and draw the foul. Fish will go to the stage and be okay. Szynski will pick up the foul, and Fish with the steal, and he explodes his speed down the court. Yeah, and he'll be getting 2 shots, I believe. And again, yeah, they'll get aligned on the box. You see they want Hogenkamp down low, and number 12 is Lenoci. They have him go up high next to Wetmore. So Fish will be up and a little bit strong with that one. You'll get another, yeah, you'll get another shot here at it. They'll bring Bond, number 20, back in the ball game. He'll replace Szynski, and that's a Rutland Town change. Fish taking his time, good patience, will be a little short that time. Yeah, they'll shake it off, go down, play some more defense, and I think we're gonna have a timeout taken. Dr. Hogenkamp will get a timeout, yeah. So I did the Rutland Town squad last time. We'll zoom in on Bill O'Rourke's squad here, Coach O'Rourke. And I can tell you on his roster is number 3 O'Rourke, number 23 Nallback, 42 is Wetmore, Foley 5, Perry 33, Fish 10, and Plant number 12. And that is the entire roster. This is a Rutland Town timeout. Yeah, and they're just checking the books out, make sure everybody's numbers agree. So again, just to recap where we're at Rutland Town School for 6th grade basketball to start the game, that's this broadcast off, but then we'll go finish this game and go right into the 5th grade game between Rutland Town and Christ the King. And we have 2:45 to go in the second quarter. It's 13-11, Christ the King with the lead. And basically everybody with 2 fouls on them, nobody in any more foul trouble than that. And you see the teams come out and they'll match up defensively. And Hogenkamp 35 will bring the ball into play. And he's going to have bond number 20 with him. So you're up to date. That was a timeout taken by Rutland Town. And Rourke. Yeah, nice give back to Bond and up. No. Boy, they set the table well. That's a really well executed design play. So Bond will pick up the foul. And I'm trying to see who's going to go to the line. I think it's going to be a Rourke the way he's walking. Yeah, so he'll go to the line now and he's going to shoot the 1-on-1. And so Rourke, usually pretty good from the free throw line, will sight the basket, take his time, and got it. So both teams actually shooting very well from the free throw line. As you can tell how skilled and polished, even at the 6th grade level nowadays. This is good basketball. These are well-schooled, well-coached teams, and they respond to their system. And it's 15-11 now. Christ the King with the lead. Now Rutland Town defeated Christ the King here in the Snowball Championship, the Snowball Tournament Championship game, and then in a return matchup at Christ the King's gym where Christ the King was able to win. And they're going to count it, I believe. That's the way to go to the basket. That's a strong move to the hole, and I'm just making sure. I think the basket's got to be good. And the basket is good. So Doherty with the bucket will head to the line. He's got a chance for a 3-point play. It's 15-13 Christ the King. And they got a chance to make it a 1-point game with a made basket here from the free throw line. And that's going to be a little bit shot. They didn't hit the rim, so that's what the violation is. Same thing at the other end. Last time Christ the King took the shots. So Foley and O'Rourke, again, gotten a distance here in this first half of play. That's the backcourt tandem. Bono, number 20, will pick up O'Rourke. It looks like, yeah, he's going to match up with O'Rourke this time. That's going to be Foley, and Foley will be chased by Szynski, and they'll go back to O'Rourke. On the drive to give, got it to Plant. He'll give it back to Fish. Fish, a 5th grader, along with Plant. They're both 5th graders playing up. Foley, a 6th grader. Again, no shot clock to worry about. We're down to 1:51 to go in this second quarter, and it's a tight one. And O'Rourke did a little double step there and gets the rebound back. Missed a shot. Long rebound will be controlled by O'Rourke. Going to be fouled. Now Bond will pick up the foul. Yeah, so it's the 9th foul, he said, at the official book. So that means the next foul committed by Rutland Town will be 2 shots automatically, the double bonus for Christ the King. But right now we'll stay with the 1-on-1. So O'Rourke will get those shoes tied up. And O'Rourke back at the line. Got it. Makes it 16-13. 3-point lead for Christ the King squad, and that gets them both. So 17-13 matches the largest lead by Christ the King in a basketball game. It's a 4-point game. Bond will bring the ball down, and you can't pick up in the backcourt defensively. I think it's if you're trailing with a minute to go in a game, you can go back into a press mode and up and got it. Oh, nice strong move by Szynski. Very impressive move by Szynski. He'll make it a 2-point ball game again. It's a bucket ball game at 17-15. Yeah, that's a great thing to come out and do when you don't even have to have a child playing. Just come on out and go to a gym like this and take in a game and enjoy the community atmosphere and all the youth, all their effort on the court, and all great give and go and up and got it. Tell you what, that's just beautiful execution. Wetmore with the basket, Foley with the assist. 57 seconds to go in the second quarter, 19-15 to score. Bond will have the pass to Hogenkamp. He'll hold it up top. That's going to be Wetmore 42 that fouled him in. There's the pass down inside the paint on the blocks, up, kicks, fires, got it. Oh, they're heating up the offenses now, man. That's Casarino out there. And again, remember these names because these are your tomorrow's high school basketball players right here today on Channel 15 Sports. Rourke, are they going to count it? Oh, I think so. Bond will pick up the foul. That's going to be at least his third, and that'll be, the basket's good, 21-17. And Rourke, chance for a three-point play. And they're going to bring Clark in to replace Bond. Rourke, all set, everybody's on the line and organized now, and that stopped the clock with 29.6 seconds. And what happened right there is Nalbach was over the line to wave off the basket. We'll stay at 21-17. Szynski with a glance at the clock, sees he's got plenty of time, almost, like I said, almost a full 30 seconds there at 29.6. Hogenkamp, oh, what a move. Opens up the shooting hand and will be off the mark a little bit, and the rebound will be tied up as Casarino tied up Fish. And good job by both players getting there and getting tough to get the ball tied up. Hogenkamp, baseline, Hogenkamp, and will it count? And the basket's good. That's what I was waiting to see. So a nice move by Hogenkamp. That's big. With just 13 seconds ago, cuts it to a 2-point ball game in the second quarter, and he's got a chance to make it a 1-point lead here with a made free throw. So he gets all set. And he'll get it. Tell you what, that's great technique on everything there, from the made basket in the field to the free throw that was made. So we have a 1-point game, 21-20. Christ the King would lead. They'll get the ball to Foley. He got sealed off from the shot. That's for Rourke from way outside. We'll get it. 3-ball for Rourke. 3-pointer, and that's going to be the quarter, or the half actually. And what a first half of basketball. The two teams combined for 44 points, but it's going to be Christ the King with the 4-point lead. And we'll be back with the opening possession of the third quarter. In town with the basketball, as we get things going here, it's going to be Bond back in the basketball game, number 20. He's got the 3 personal fouls unofficially in my book. That's going to be Szynski, number 34, the basketball. Szynski had a big first half, along with Hogenkamp for Rutland Town. And save, and the ball will come down to Plant. He'll get the start here in the second half, and he'll just gently send the ball over to Rourke. And with 5:40 to go, we're just underway in this third quarter. Foley with the basketball. It's been a tight one. We've had several lead changes. We've had ties. And again, you're going to have a good time if you get down, whether it's Rutland Town or Christ the King's Gym or wherever you go, and take some of the youth sports in your area. And it's a blast. A lot of energy expended on the court, and the coaches spend a lot of time getting the players prepped. The players look forward to the games. They love the practice. I mean, just a good time. Good way to spend a community evening. Just go to a gym and watch a ball game. And it's going to be up, and set on the rim, wouldn't go. And it's going to be taken away from Hogenkamp by number 33, Perry. We have a 24-20 ball game. Remember that 3-pointer that O'Rourke hit near the end of the first half, and it's made it a 4-point difference. Foley killed the dribble, waits for Rourke. He made himself available to the pass. He'll take it on the drive and got pushed off on the side. And I believe Bond will pick up the foul. If it is, that's 5, so I was off by 1. So Bond will foul out, and good player. Real good player. Look at that. It's great sportsmanship. Yep. So we'll have to wait. We'll have a player coming in. So they'll have number 10, Clark, come in. So Clark will come in the basketball game, and he'll take Bond's spot. And that shot's going to not roll in for him. He'll get a second chance here following the act of shooting. And so we stay at 24-20. Up and no. That rebound will be Casarino, and he's looking for some tempo. He wants to push the ball, looking for Clark. Intercepted by Foley, and then he was, I don't know if it's a foul. Yeah, they're going to call it. Yeah, with the hold. I didn't know if it was because he didn't peel off defensively or not, but he did have a pretty good hold on Mr. Foley down there, and that'll be the foul. And there goes O'Rourke. The Foley, he'll cross over. There's the baseline, and bring it back around the elbow. And then O'Rourke circled all the way back. Fish in the ball game, Plant in the ball game, and Perry in the ball game. Up and got it. Oh, that was a sweet move. Just spread the floor and isolated the defender and broke him down and got the shot up and in. 26-20 now. Christ the King with the lead. We're in the third quarter play. And again, they were going to put it up, and boy, it was on line, just shy. There's the offensive rebound and a foul. Shot was taken originally by 23 Doherty. And it's going to end up sending Casarino to the line. So Casarino at the line looking to cut into that 6-point lead. He'll have 2 shots here. And right on the money. That was a beautiful shot. Nalback will come in for a plant for Christ the King. So they'll cut the lead to 5 with 4:04 to go in the third quarter. And watch the form here. You can tell his dad's been working with him a lot. Beautiful. I mean, they should be studying that at the college level. That's beautiful free throw shooting. And a lead down to 4 now at 26-22. Yeah, it took me a while to get situated here on the scaffold, especially after I knocked the camera over on my head, but I'm kind of getting into the rhythm of the game now, and it's going to be a good one, and that's going to be a double dribble called on O'Rourke. Getting a guy let the official touch the ball. There we go. And Doherty into Szynski's zone. Szynski, don't forget, good offensive choice in that first half of play, and they're just looking to get everybody involved back in the offense again. Up, and no. Rebound will come down. It'll be Fish with the rebound. He'll come off to O'Rourke. That's a 1-and-out trip for Rutland Town. This is a 6th grade action. Right after the conclusion of this game, O'Rourke will make the basket. He'll kick, fire, muscle it up, and then somebody actually got a hand on the ball. He had the strength to finish the shot off. Look at Szynski all the way down and got it. Ah, and that's what he was doing earlier in the ball game. And 4-point game at 28-24. O'Rourke works off the screen set by Perry, and that time they got a hand on the ball, and that's what made it go up so hard. Here comes Szynski. Good look down inside to Casarino. He'll wheel to the hole, up off the glass, can't get the kiss, gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, and no. Bodies flying everywhere, and got caught travel on that. No. Okay, so what they're calling there is what I thought they'd call before. Is they got the rebound possession and then the defense didn't peel off it, so they have to pull off and go back to half court defense at that point. They didn't do that, so 2:51 to go. It's a 4-point ball game in the third quarter. Christ King with the lead. They get the basketball. There's O'Rourke. There's the give back to Perry, and he's fouled, and he should be getting 2 shots. And I believe it's going to be on. Well, I'll let him call it. Szynski. So he'll pick up the foul. Szynski will. And Perry going to the line, or his teammates with his nickname call him Fridge, and Fridge going to the line now. And they'll stop the clock with 2:43. Little bit too much muscle on it. Yeah, so Perry on his second attempt here. Missed the first and got the second. Makes it a 5-point game at 29-24, and Szynski will take off before I can even get set on the camera. And, well, all kinds of people to choose from here. Okay, so it'll be O'Rourke. Yeah, so it's either his 3rd or 4th, and that's a big foul. And that was a good aggressive move offensively by Szynski to attack him. Yes, so I just checked with the book. That's 3 fouls on O'Rourke. And with 2:40 to go, see if they'll leave him in the ball game. Yeah, they're going to leave him in. No sub coming in, so he'll ride it out with the 3 fouls here in the third quarter with 2:40 left. 29-25. Christ the King 6th grade squad with the lead. Foley, he'll back up. Foley works against Clark. There's a screen set by Perry. Perry rolled to the hole, and a nice switch off with Hogenkamp that time as he picked Perry up so he just couldn't roam free down through the paint. 3-ball, no. O'Rourke with 1 3-pointer in the ball game already, and it's going to be white basketball. Last touch, I believe, by Nalback. It goes out of bounds, and this will be Szynski with the basketball. Casarino in the back court with him, and that's going to be Hogenkamp right there with the touch. Up and blocked. All ball by Perry, picked back up by, oh, I think he carried it. Yeah, he palmed the ball and carried it in Casarino with the turnover. So Foley and O'Rourke checked the clock, and yeah, they really shouldn't worry about that. Should just let it go. Foley with the screen. Foley killed the dribble, waits for O'Rourke. He'll come back on the reverse side, get the basketball, go up top, see him isolate the defender, and then kick back. He drew 3 people to him on the baseline, then recognized somebody to be open, brought the ball back, and nice shot by Perry. 31-25, largest lead of the ball game for either side, and we're gonna have a timeout taken, full timeout taken, and we'll stay right here and we'll get the rosters. We'll take a peek over Dr. Hogenkamp's shoulder as he gets his team settled down, and I can tell you that number 10 is Clark, number 12 is Lenoci, Casarino wears 13, Bond is 20, Doherty 23. And I believe, I'm trying to read the handwriting, it's Creaser number 31, Szynski 34, and Hogenkamp 35. And have enough time? Yeah, I'll point over to Bill's roster, or Coach O'Rourke's side. We'll read his roster. You have number 3 is O'Rourke, number 5 is Foley, 10 is Fish, Plant is 12, Nullback 23, Perry 33, and Wetmore number 42. And we're getting down late here in the third quarter play, minute 36 to be exact, 31-25. Christ the King with the lead. We're at Rutland Town School on a perfect cold and snowy and wet evening to be inside where it's nice and warm and dry and be taking in this great entertainment. So, and you can watch PEGTV, catch all the local programming, local sports, and you can find out what's on PEGTV by going to the website and looking at the schedule. It's www.pegtv.com. And if for some reason you don't have access to the internet, you can just give them a call at 747-0151. So Rutland Town will have Cass in the back court, and it'll be Szynski with the basketball. Again, he's really got his game heated up offensively. He'll get the ball back. Well, what to recognize, and will it count? Yes, it's going to count. It's the matchup. They had Foley. Yeah, Foley will pick up the foul, but they're looking at the size difference. Foley, very good athletic person, but the size matchup definitely favors Szynski and Rutland Town. They keep going to that, and it's been working out for them. They've got the lead down to 4 and a chance to make it 3 with a made free throw. Yeah, they continue that good free throw shooting as a team out there, as Foley will hustle back and get the ball and play to O'Rourke. 31-28, Christ the King's lead down to 3. On that 3-point play by Szynski, and O'Rourke again penetrated, kicked the ball back, and Foley will just bring it all the way back out beyond the elbow, and actually O'Rourke will work almost to the center court logo. Szynski on him defensively, and Christ the King has spread the floor and trying to give O'Rourke room to do that right there. Just drive, isolate, no good. Rebound, 1 and out. It's going to be Hogenkamp getting it off to Szynski. Szynski penetrates, up, and no. Rebound is tied up. It'll be gold basketball. Casarino got in there and tied up one of the Christ the King players. So again, 53 seconds is an eternity here in this third quarter. They have plenty of time. I'm sure a ton of things will happen before we... Well, there's the pump fake, the little give. Perry's got to get out of the paint. He does. We've had no lane violations here in this basketball game. See Foley look up, and I think they're going to try to take it down to the final shot. That's a lot of time to eat up, though. 35 seconds is a lot of possession time at this age level. Foley, but they keep looking at the clock. Foley with the basketball, and there's this Clark chasing number 10. And they'll stay with O'Rourke. They're definitely going for the last shot now as we're down to 15 seconds to go on the game clock. As they milk some possession time by O'Rourke. Nice give, not stolen away. Hogenkamp with the steal. Szynski with the ball, 8 seconds, 7, 6. Very casual, bringing it up, 5, 4, up, and going to have a foul. And I believe it's going to be on Perry, and if that's Perry's, that's going to be at least his 3rd, if not 4th.
3 goals. We got 3 shots.
Oh, they gave it to... Yeah, it was on Perry, number 33.
Yes, 33.
Yeah, so they'll correct that. So 33 will be Perry. He'll pick up the foul, and 3 free throws coming up for Hogenkamp because he was beyond the 3-point arc. So that's a big play right here, and he'll be... Oh, I was about to say good because he's been shooting so well, and he's got 2 more. He's got 2 more shots, just 9/10 of a second to go on the scoreboard in the third quarter. Told you this is going to be a Donnybrook. He's rushing a little bit. He's just rushing a little bit. Got to slow it down. Got it. 2-point ball game, 31-29, and they won't have a chance for a shot here. It's just too much, not enough time on the clock. He'll touch it, and there's the buzzer, and boy, I tell you what, Heading into the fourth quarter, 31-29 Christ the King. And again, if you got something to do, get it done real quick because you don't want to miss the fourth quarter. Matching up defensively will be Rutland Town with the basketball. And they're going to have Casarino in the backcourt. And this is going to be brought up now by Sazinski. Again, just good balance between the two teams. Good matchup-wise. And that's why their games have always been tight and entertaining. And that's going to be grabbed by Hogenkamp. Nice job. And he's looking to, boy, great job of pivoting. He's looking to take Perry down the baseline. Perry didn't move an inch off from the baseline. Good job by Perry staying there and holding his own. And that's going to be halfway down and pop back out. It's going to be gold basketball. It'll go off from number 23, Doherty. And O'Rourke playing with those 3 fouls and Foley in the back court with him. And we're down to 5:31 to go in the regulation. We'll start using the regulation word because it's just a 2-point game. O'Rourke before the shot. They got on the floor before the shot, so no basket. So it's going to be on Casarino. We'll pick up the foul. Nobody in a bonus shot on either side, so it'll just be the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Up and, oh boy. Perry from the sweet spot didn't convert, and here comes a chance for Rutland Town to tie the ball game or take the lead on the 3-ball. That's going to be Casarino. O'Rourke being very aggressive, pulls your hands back, and Casarino with the bucket. We're tied at 31. Casarino saw the baseline, slid along it, and rattled it in. O'Rourke trying to answer, won't. Long rebound, and it's going to be controlled in the far corner. Going to be a travel call on Wetmore, so the ball will go over to Rutland Town. And tell you what, this has got all the makings of a buzzer beater shot for a winner. Even overtime looms, but it's got the playoff atmosphere here, the tension. Sazinski to Hogenkamp, back to Sazinski. And each team has really exhibited a ton of patience running through their offenses. I mean, some of the high school teams I cover could really watch this 6th grade basketball game and learn a lot of stuff. And that'll be a jump ball, it'll be taken up. It was Hogenkamp and Perry that could tie it up. And again, Foley's gone the distance along with O'Rourke, and there's just 4:30 to go in a 31-31 basketball game. I've done high school this year, and I don't want to say which high schools where they haven't hit 31 points. We've got that already here with a lot of time to go. Oh, great roll to the basket and a finish. That was a beautiful play. The penetration, then the roll to the hole, and then they just got him the right man and kissed it off the glass and in. 33-31 with Christ the King. Yeah, offensive foul. And right idea, he wanted to make a little space down there, but Doherty's a little aggressive there, and he'll get called for the foul. And again, no shot, so I don't know there wouldn't have been there. It was a player control foul, but Rutland Town trying to see if they're in zone. And it looks like they are. They're in the zone defense, and O'Rourke will just take it down the baseline, and they got to count that. Yeah, I believe it's going to be on Casarino. Yeah, Casarino will pick up the foul. The basket is good, and O'Rourke. But once you give up the baseline defensively, you're in a little bit of trouble there, and O'Rourke able to exploit the baseline. It makes it 33-31. And with the and one here from the free throw line, got it. Makes it 34-31. We're just a tad bit under 4 minutes left to play in regulation. Sazinski quickly into the front court. Sazinski all the way down the baseline, and he got fouled. I believe it's going to be on Fish, number 10. Yeah, Fish will pick up the foul. Blocking foul on Fish, and Rutland Town in that box formation to bring the ball into play. Yeah, Hogenkamp came up high, and boy, everything but the basket. Got his own rebound, and he might travel. Yeah. Tell you what, they executed the play very well. And I believe the rule reads that with 1 minute or less, if you're the team that trails, you go to the full court press. Foley, nope, boy, it was online. It looked good, but it didn't happen, and we have a. And it's going to be Perry with the foul on the rebounding action, and still nobody going to the line. And they're going to bring Clark back in the ballgame. Clark's going to come in for Rutland Town, and he will replace Lanocci. And now Plant, number 12, will come in for Perry for Christ the King. Now it's starting to get to the point late in the game where a lot of people pick up a lot of fouls. Could be just a game of attrition here. And Hogenkamp wants to post up. Wetmore turns, and no. Great post-up move, just the shot wouldn't cooperate, and here comes O'Rourke. And yeah, they got pushed from behind on Casarino. Yeah. They want to check the team fouls. Yeah, it's the 1-1 now for Christ the King. And it should be Patrick O'Rourke. Yeah, Pat will head to the line and he'll shoot the front end of a 1-1 in a tight ball game. 36-31, Christ the King and O'Rourke. Right around 70% from the free throw line. That was hard and off the front of the rim. Came right down to Szynski, and Szynski will, oh man, offensive foul, yeah. Fish took the charge, and that's taking one for the team. That was good defense, beat him to the spot. That's a player control foul, yeah. There's no shots coming up. That was an offensive foul, player control charge, but it happened. That's the 5th foul on Szynski. That's so. They're going to use it like a timeout. They have 20 seconds. They have 20 seconds to make the change here for the player with the 5 fouls. And they lose a big offensive weapon in Szynski. They've lost Bond already to 5 fouls on Szynski. And this is a good coaching move. Use all the time they give you and make it like a timeout. Get your team reorganized. Let them know what's going on and how they're going to handle the situation. They're right in the ball game. It's 36-31, 3:14 to go with the 3-point shot in existence. I mean, this thing's far from over. So Foley and O'Rourke will be in the back court, and you see John Kelly's done an excellent job officiating, as is Mr. Theriault, Don Theriault out there. And again, you got to have a little knack for doing this age group. You can't be calling like a Duke North Carolina game, and you can't be calling it like, you know, a beginners either. I mean, they've done a nice job of finding that balance and calling the basketball game as far as the fouls and the violations. Looks like they're going to run a little motion up top, take some clock down here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. It's Casarino, see him checking behind him, looking for the screen. He's very well schooled. I know Coach Kaz spends a lot of time with his like any good dad, he spends a lot of time with his sons, but I know they're gym rats. They like working around in the gym, shoot arounds. And O'Rourke, oh, there's the dish and the finish, beautiful. Wetmore with the finish, the dish, the assist will go to O'Rourke, and they took about 29 to 30 seconds off the clock with that possession. Doherty holding it at the elbow. It's Plant on him. See Plant with the defensive position. The shot up and stays alive. It'll come down. Casarino fading. Nope, front rimmed it. And O'Rourke will come out of the pack with the basketball. Again, a good shot selection. A very makeable shot. And with 1:59 to go in the basketball game. Christ the King with the lead. They've got the ball. There's no shot clock. And there's the roll. Plant off the glass will get it. Oh, again, they just executed it, just a different shooter. They got the defense to follow O'Rourke, and then he finds the open man. There's Creaser with the catch. He'll go to Hogenkamp. 40-31, 9-point lead for Christ the King. Casarino, oh, thought about it. Doherty will take it, and oh, long shot, creates a long rebound. Doherty with a good job of keeping the ball in play on this side. Will go to the hole, and no, trying to use the glass. Another offensive putback, a little strong this time, and another one. Boy, they're owning the glass right here, and they got foul. And I believe it's on the floor, but it's the 1-on-1 yet. So they're going to bring Perry back in. The foul was on Plant, and he did a good job coming in. He's only a 5th grader, like I said. And so 1-on-1. I thought we had to be in a bonus, so that's big. Yeah, it's a 1-on-1 now. So yeah, so they're going to bring Doherty to the line. And they'll stop the clock with 1:17 to go. Big free throws. Got big free throws. Oh, boy, I tell you, it looked so good when it left his hand, but it just rimmed out. And O'Rourke, look at the clock, 9-point lead. And Christ the King with the basketball. O'Rourke trying to work off the screen set by Perry. Oh, he became open and made a great catch and a little strong off the glass. Foul on the floor, big scramble for it, and we'll have a jump ball. And it's going to come down this in, so it'll be white basketball. And Casarino waiting for somebody to go back there with him and the creaser with it, and he'll bring the ball into play. And if I pronounce that name wrong, I apologize. I'm very gracious for the roster that, you know I get confused with the Hogenkamp guys. I think it was Danny that wrote me the roster. But I think it's Creaser, he wrote it out for me. Oh, off the glass and in. Doherty with a pretty shot. 40-33, but just 37 seconds to go. And now they'll pick up the defense. Castrino up top and does steal by Doherty, and he's off to the races and lets the defender go by. No, and tipped around, and good effort. He'll leave center stage and he'll come back now. Again, he did everything he could to make the save there, and the ball will be out of play. He'll come over to Christ the King. So just 21 seconds to go in a 7-point lead. It's looking more and more like Christ the King's going to win this very hard-fought battle. And there's Castro. He went, yeah. He had to commit the foul to stop the clock with 14 seconds. Yeah, it's going to be Patrick Rourke going to the line. And again, he survived with the fouls as he got a little bit of foul trouble late in the third quarter, and he was able to stay in play and make his way through it. And they're going to bring it back, and I think they're just going to dribble the clock out now with 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. I got to tell you, too, the sportsmanship was fantastic on both sides. This is pretty intense for this age level, this competition. So hats off to the coaches, the players, the officials, and the fans. This was an excellent ball game today. And again, stick around. I'll have the 5th grade version between Rutland Town and Christ the King. So that will be the game. 40-33, Christ the King with the win. So congratulations to the Crusaders. An excellent effort by Rutland Town. And after the fade, I'll be right back up with the 5th grade game. Christ the King, Rutland Town, 5th grade, and this was an excellent ball game. This one down to the final shot, remember, in the Snowball Tournament Championship. You see them matching up defensively. Real quick, the roster for that Rutland Town squad is number 10, Shane Alvarez. Pat Fisk is 11. Caitlin Caldwell is number 14. Ben Smith, number 15. Trajan McGee, 22. Ethan Smith, 24. Evan O'Rourke, 33. Kieran Lackney, 41. And Charlie Franzoni, number 43. And it'll be Plant jumping center against Lackney, and Plant, of course, for Christ the King, and he double tipped it and let it go, and it's going to become Fish with the basketball. Now I'll read the Christ the King roster for you in a second. I just had to wait for a break in the action. Fish will run the point. They're going to come back now, and they're looking. That's going to be back to Fish from Plant, and he'll go all the way up and look for the layup. Offensive rebound controlled by Fish, and they're going to bring the ball back to Anderson. So Anderson, number 3, already getting a lot of touches out there, and Fish will keep the ball alive. Plant up, and that was partially blocked, I do believe, and Alvarez will get the basketball. He'll go off now to Smith, number 15. So Ben Smith will bring the ball down. He ran the point the last time I was here in the Snowball Tournament Championship game, and he got fouled. That foul will be called on number 3, and that's going to be on Steve Anderson. And that is the first foul of the basketball game, and it'll be just side out, just a possession foul. Nobody in the act of shooting, nobody in the bonus situation. Smith will make the grab right at the mid-court stripe, and we'll get set here to get this thing going and underway. Lackney with the grab and the aggressive curl all the way down, up and hard off the glass. The ball come all the way back, and we'll go out of bounds, and it's going to be interesting who they're going to give the ball to. It's going to be gold basketball, so Anderson will take it out of bounds, number 3 for Christ the King, and he'll have Fish again. Fish will work in the back court. Travis Fish, number 10, saw some action in the 6th grade game. Getting a lot of playing time in today. He'll be here in the 5th grade game. Got a real passion for the sport, understands it very well. Don't get to talk to him a lot, but the few times before a game I get to chat with him, I can tell that he's a player. And they'll be off from goal. We're looking for our first score of the game, and Smith will, again, there's no pressure in the back court. And you can't pick up until mid-court, and that's going to be a loose ball, jump ball. Possession ball, and that's going to be Michael LaDuke for Christ the King in there, tying up Lackney, number 41. And now the ball taken out of bounds on that far side by Pat Fisk. Fisk into Smith, and boy, the defense reacted quickly, took away any shot. Alvarez blocked down and saved by Lackney. Shot will be put up. We got foul. Now I think we got shots. So 12 gold will pick up the foul. That's going to be on Bailey Plant, and they'll send Alvarez to the line. And he was in the act of shooting, so he'll get a couple free throws here. And then Shane Alvarez, number 10, with the headband on out there. And I was about to say got it. I don't know how it didn't happen, but it popped back out on him, and that'll stay scoreless. A minute and a half into the contest. Nope, that one also just being stubborn. And jump ball. Bailey Plant was tied up by Lackney, and it'll be white basketball. So Fisk will take the ball out of bounds, number 11. You see him on the baseline. They're going to run a stack formation. See the stack where they're running? Okay. They're going to change their mind and change the arrow. So it's going to be Anderson taking the ball out of bounds. It'll be Christ the King. And so Fish will bring the ball down. Again, he'll be picked up by Fisk. See Fisk go down below the screen that was set by Plant. Plant will get the basketball, and Lackney cut him off. Pass was tipped, still gets back to Fish. He'll set, fire, and no. Oh, it teased us on the rim, but it wouldn't drop down through. They got a man up ahead of the play, and Franzoni, a little hard off the glass. Up, and got it. Oh yeah, they'll have the 2-0 lead now as Rutland Town breaks into the scoring column first, and they'll have the lead on their home court here. Again, I'd like to thank the Rutland Town community for allowing me to A, come to their school, and B, use their staging, and C, bring you the game on Channel 15. And ooh, we got a whistle on the play. And subs coming in the basketball game. Oh, I don't have a 45. I'll have to work on that. Looks like Telfer, but I'm not sure, and I'll have to check on that. Fish with the catch and got fouled. That would be Fisk with the foul. He fouled Fish. Quite the tongue twister there. And Anderson will take the ball out of bounds, and Fisk and Fish, and I think it went out from Fish. Yeah, went out from Fish out of bounds. Fisk with the big play, the number 11, Pat Fisk. So it'll be Fisk and Smith in the back court. All right. Not really, I'm not pulling your leg. This is what we got for names. Lackney. Little bounce pass on this side to Fisk, and he finds the open man, Franzoni. Oh, good look, didn't get it. Fish, and yeah, what happened? Fish had the control of the rebound. They have to pull off defensively. That's the rules they play by here. So again, Fish, number 10, will get the ball and bring it up into the front court, and Fisk will pick him up on just about that mid-court stripe. Maybe about 10 feet on the side, but and that's going to be a defensive kick. Yeah, no foul or anything like that. It went off from the foot of Fisk. It's just the ball back out of bounds to Christ the King. Anderson. There he is. Got the ball into Fish, out of bounds. It was in that far corner, and he just took his eye off for that split second. So 2-0 Rutland Town with 3:19 to go in the first quarter of play. 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary, and we got 2 shots coming up as Alvarez was fouled by Chris Tile. Tile will pick up the foul for Christ the King, and that will send Alvarez to the line, and again, he's shooting a pair. That needs to get everybody organized on the box, and they're set, and Alvarez now will fire away. And nope. They'll allow the subs. It's going to be de Blasio, number 5, and Loveland, 31, coming in for Christ the King. As Anderson and Fish will sit down and take a breather. Coach Plant, Coach Elliott on that Christ the King side, and that'll be off the glass and in. So Alvarez banking one in for the bucket. That'll make it a 3-0 game, and de Blasio now will run the point. It was de Blasio in the Snowball Championship game that got the winning shot, and Loveland took the shot, missed it. It was a good look from the baseline. He was just a little too much juice on the ball. Up and got it. That was Fisk with the finish. And we go 5-0 now, Rutland Town. Again, these are just like the 6th grade game that preceded this contest. These are very balanced, well-matched up teams, and that, yeah, what happened right there is there's no foul. He had established possession, and they have to back off defensively.
Match up, guys, match up.
Yeah, so Fisk will be in the back court, and they've got a new teammate back there, McGee, with them. So Trajan McGee, 22, will run the point now. So McGee barking out the plays. He nears that half-court stripe as we're at 5-0 Rutland Town. Well, McGee, that quick explosion, zigged and zagged his way down through the paint. Fisk up fouled. Fisk will be heading to the line. And that'll be Plant with the foul, and that's going to be his second personal. That helps let Fisk get to the free throw line, and they have a sub at the table. They have to wait till the second shot to come in. And oh, that'll rim out on It's number 4 coming into this game. That's Telfer, Matt Telfer, number 4. So I don't know who 45 is. And 22 is Elliott coming in. So Kevin Elliott, 22 in the basketball game now. And that will go. Fisk will get 1 and 2, and that'll extend the lead now to 6-0. Rutland Town, Loveland and de Blasio at the backcourt. With just 2:29 to go in this first quarter, and de Blasio working against McGee, and that's going down to Loveland. He'll let the defender go by, up, and no. Ball comes all the way out to the free throw line. It went out from de Blasio out of bounds. It'll be white basketball. Yeah, they're going to need somebody to take the ball out of bounds. It'll be Fisk take the ball out of bounds, and he's going to bring it into McGee. So a lot of action happening here in this 5th grade game. Boy, look at the wheel to the basket. The offensive putback is going to go. Offensive putback is good by Ethan Smith, number 24. And boy, that's going to be an interesting call. So they're going to call Elliott. They're going to call, oh, I'm sorry, they're going to call it on Rutland Town. I'm sorry. That'll be on Trajan McGee. He'll be called for the foul. That'll give Christ King back the basketball. There's de Blasio. We'll go baseline for Loveland, and just a tad bit high out of his reach. It'll be a turnover. So 8-0 now, Rutland Town. The Chargers charging here in his first quarter of play. McGee had the ball knocked away by de Blasio. Comes to Elliott. He'll palm it and bring the ball back to de Blasio. That's the same deal. He's going to be too high. And that'll be a foul on McGee as de Blasio hit the deck, and they'll recover the basketball, and that'll just be possession foul. They're going to set up the box formation. Minute 34 to go in this first quarter. De Blasio got to the spot, goes to the baseline, comes all the way through. Now we got a lane violation on Tile. So Tile got in the paint and stayed there for 3 seconds, and that would be a turnover. Now there's the screen up top. They get de Blasio, and then they push the ball down inside, and the glass is a little hard this time, and 33 out there is Evan O'Rourke, and he's down there hustling along the baseline. He gets some high fives now. This will have Fisk take the ball out of bounds, and they'll set that stack formation up on the far side of the box, and they kick it on the pop out. Yeah, when did he bounce past it out of bounds, so it'll become gold basketball. So Loveland and de Blasio again. It's Loveland bringing the ball in the plane. De Blasio trying to work off the screen, and his pass handcuffed Loveland, and here comes O'Rourke. Pass up ahead, picked up by de Blasio, and he ran into his own man. Yeah, okay, it's a good call. Yeah. Yeah, what happened? He had possession of the ball in the backcourt, and they didn't come off him defensively, and that's going to be a travel. Yeah, he got up in the air and had nowhere to go with the ball, and it became a travel. And what we have a break in the action for is Fish, Plant, and Anderson come back in the basketball game for Christ the King. De Blasio, Elliott, and Loveland will sit down. And right now, Rutland Town just 57 seconds away from pitching the shutout here in this first quarter. They've got the 8-0 lead, and Smith just a little bit off the mark. That was a long shot. And it'll be chased down and controlled by Rutland Town as we're down to 45 seconds to go, and Trajan McGee will call the play out. He has the screen set, and they want to lob it down inside. That's great. Great play. Well executed, and that was a patient play. 10-0. Rutland Town with the lead. And Fishing Company looking for a bucket here in his first quarter. Fish up and got it. He'll hit the deck and pop back up, and he'll make it 10-2 now. 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. See McGee down to 5, 4, and a foul. That got a foul on Fish. And they have plenty of time to get the ball and get a shot off as Fisk. Now he's getting set here. And got the ball into McGee, and it's going to be a foul on Anderson.
guys.
Yeah, so they've still got time to get a good shot off here. They look for O'Rourke, and yeah, so they had a tie up, the arrow favoring Rutland Town, and they'll have the ball back. Yeah, so it'll be Rutland Town ball, okay. And they'll throw it in the back court, and that's a hot potato, and they'll be picked up by McGee. Time running down, he'll let it fly, it becomes a pass, and it'll count, and it counts. That basket is good. Oh, what a finish. We're only in the first quarter. Ethan Smith with a buzzer beater, and we'll have a 12-2 Rutland Town lead at the end of 1 quarter play in 5th grade basketball. So we'll see if Rutland Town can ride that wave of momentum they had with that last second shot there to push his lead to 12-2. We Christ the King with the basketball, and oh, look at Fish find the opening and got it. 4 points for Fish. He's got all his team's points. It's 10-4, and they're going to have to look for some more penetration off the dribble like that. Nobody rotating around from the weak side to help out defensively. The catch and the steal, maybe? Nope. Good effort by Spencer Potter, number 11 in the basketball game. Almost came up with the pick, but it'll be Rutland Town basketball. They'll have it on the corner, yeah, of the Rutland Town gym, and they were looking for Alvarez. They'll go off from Anderson. And yeah, got a foul called. 11 White will be Spencer Potter called for the foul, and also in the ball game is Jacob Alsop. So Alsop 0-0 out there for Christ the King. They'll bring the ball in. Boy, you can see they got a body on him defensively now. Nice catch on this side. And the steal by Anderson. Looking for some numbers, and he's going to go up, and that was a tough shot. Offensive rebound on the rim, no good. Anderson will set, fire, and no, front rim it. And they'll be on the run. Here comes McGee. He's got a 1-on-2, and oh, up and in. Looking for the charge, didn't get the call, stayed with the shot, banks it up and in. Great action here to start this second quarter off. 14-4, lead at 10, Rutland Town with the lead. Fish drives, got cut off, pivots, looks for some help, and has the ball slapped away, and he'll go to the deck, and McGee will pick up his 3rd foul. Oh, I'll tell you, spastic action. There's Fish with the catch. Fish up, Fish finishes it. Fish on a roll here in this first half for Christ the King. He's got all 6 points, 14-6. There he is. I got looking ahead. They haven't moved the score yet. McGee on this side to O'Rourke. O'Rourke being guarded by Alsop, and boy, they got everybody kind of crowded up on this side. Everybody sees the ball, follows the ball, and there's some good help defense right there by Anderson. Here comes Fish, and actually the score should be 14-6. So we'll follow Mr. Fish into the huddle. And they're checking the score at the scores table right now, but it should be a 14-6 ball game. So real quick for Christ the King, you have Alsop. Yeah, they're correcting right now. It should be 14-6. They got the right score. So it's Alsop, number is 00. Anderson, number 3. De Blasio, 5. Fish, 10. Potter, 11. Plant, 12. Tile, 15. Elliott, 22. LeDuc is 23. Loveland, 31. And Agnes, 33. And Ballard is 44. Number 4 is Telfer. And actually, I think Agnes might be 45 today. So everybody is on the same page with the score now. It is 14-6. It's an 8-point lead for Rutland Town. They've had as large as a 12-point lead. Now to bring the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Anderson bringing the ball into play. Steve Anderson, number 3 for Rutland Town. They look, and they'll lob it up for Plant. He'll make the catch and some heavy traffic, bring the ball back to Fish, and no penetration right there. They got to clear some space out for him. The spacing was off. Everybody was too tight, and it brought all the defensive players over on that side of the floor, and hard to move around over there like that. 4:10 to go in a half, and Rutland Town will bring it back to McGee. Trajan McGee wants to go to O'Rourke, and Alsop will pick it up. He'll go to Fish. He's got a 1-on-2. Fish up. Fish fouled. And Fish should be going to the line. And yeah, I lost track. I believe that's 4 on McGee, and that's going to bring number 15, Ben Smith, off the bench, and Smith will be coming in on the second shot. So Fish at the free throw line will take his time, be up and front rim it. So Smith coming in for Rutland Town, and coming in for Christ the King will be number 23 LaDuke and number 4 Telfer. And then just get everybody situated on the box, and we're set for the second shot by Fish. That'll be short. Yeah, didn't hit the rim, so it'll become a turnover violation, and the ball will go forward. Ben Smith and Alvarez are in the back court. And Alvarez with the touch, and he'll give the ball back to Smith. I was waiting for that because that's usually what happens on their set design. Smith will race into the front court, go baseline, give the ball off on that side to his teammate. Back to number 24 is Ethan Smith, I'm sorry. And he got a 3-second call on O'Rourke. He got called down in the paint for being planted out there for more than 3 seconds. Now see if Christ the King can take advantage of this opportunity. Fish up, fires, and Fish has got all 8 points. 14-8, and he's done it all off the dribble penetration. Mostly from the right side of the floor. This came from right down the tube, and the lead's gone down to 6. Smith, free throw line, got it! Smith banks it up and in. All right, so they just gave him a little warning on delay there for, that's Colwell, number 14 in the ball game. Look at Smith, or Fish, I mean, up, no good this time. Battle on the boards, and last touch by Fish, I think. Yes. The action getting cranked up here, and this will be Smith, number 15. Got a couple Smiths out there. Got Ethan Smith, 24, and Ben Smith, number 15. And they'll bring Smith wide. He'll stop, let it fly. No. Weak side rebound. O'Rourke will get the weak side rebound, and oh, he's mad at himself. Yeah, he lost it off his dribble out of bounds. And so Loveland and de Blasio back in the basketball game for Christ the King, and that's going to become the new backcourt. 31 is Loveland, number 5 is de Blasio. And it's 16-8, 8-point lead for Rutland Town. They've led by as many as 12. Loveland with the catch, the defenders go by, got it! Again, patience. Makes it 16-10. And again, I expected this to be as close and exciting as the 6th grade was. Look at that shot. Oh, it didn't go. Rebound will come down. That was LaDuke. He'll go to de Blasio. De Blasio will race into the front court. His pass will be slapped away from Loveland by Smith. And one of the moms making the play over there, or teacher maybe making the play. Now they're bringing in the plant. Lackney there. There's the cut, the shot, front rimmed it. Will be a 1-and-out as Franzoni will get the rebound. He'll bring it back to Lackney. Lackney with a push to the elbow. Wants the trailer on the play. Patched up Smith, takes the shot, hits the side of the backboard, follows it up. Oh, he almost got it. Almost got it. And 44 out there is Ballard. So Ballard, 44 in the game for Christ the King. I missed that. Loveland baseline. Loveland no good. And last touch by Ballard out of bounds as he was crashing the boards. And Rutland Town asking for a timeout. 16-10. Rutland Town with the lead. We'll lock down on their roster. Huddle, and we'll do the roster right now real quickly. Shane Alvarez is number 10. Pat Fisk is 11. 14 is Colwell. Number 15, Ben Smith. Trajan McGee is 22. Ethan Smith, 24. Evan O'Rourke, 33. Kieran Lackney, 41. And Charlie Franzoni is 43. And then just to reset, we're in the second quarter of play with 1:59 to go from Rutland Town School. 16-10, Rutland Town in the lead in 5th grade basketball action from or against Christ the King. You are up to date. You're watching PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. And the website to find out all the scheduling information is www.pegtv.com, and the phone number is 747-0151. And we are set. I just got to locate the ball. There he is. Yeah. Usually if you find the official, you can find the ball, and that's what I've done. Yeah, it's going to be Rutland Town basketball, and it'll be Fisk taking the ball out of bounds, number 11. And he'll have Smith in the back court with him. Like I said, a couple different Smiths out there. This is Ben Smith, number 15. See the Blasio will extend the defense, trying to stop the ball from coming down inside. Now hand the ball back for Alvarez, and now there'll be a mad scramble for it. They'll be picked up. Lackney was there, number 41, and Smith, and they'll go down, up. Franzoni, too strong. Rebound will be taken out by Plant. He'll find de Blasio. Boy, the tempo has certainly picked up here in the second quarter of play. And they'll kick it off to Loveland, and he was out of bounds. That Loveland was standing on the sideline, and he'll be out of play, and Smith will take the ball. No, Fisk will take the ball out of bounds. He'll bring it into Smith. And all this taking place with just 1:29 to go in the half. And I believe the Blasio 41. So it's an illegal screen set by Lackney. Yeah, and so I've lost track of team fouls. But they'll let me know when it's time. There's the catch by Plant, working against Lackney, goes baseline. That's a tough angle to take the shot. Stolen away. Alvarez came flying out of nowhere to get the ball. Smith works it to the middle of the court, gets to the free throw line, will come to Lackney. He'll get to the top of the circle, pull it out, and needs some help. The full 360 spin pivot. Franzoni, no, and ball will come back, and it'll be controlled by Ballard. He'll go to de Blasio. De Blasio with penetration to the free throw line, and I think he was looking for somebody to roll to the basket, unless it was tipped. And they're saying it was tipped, so that's why the ball missed everybody. Got 16-10 with 51 seconds going to half, and Plant with the catch, and de Blasio now. No shot clock to worry about. He's going to be guarded by Alvarez. Alvarez, quite close to being the 5 count. He'll give it back to Plant. He'll stop, pop, not drop it, and rebound. They got numbers right now. Rutland Town, if they push the ball, they've got numbers. Smith will fire, and no. Rebound goes off from LeDuc's hands out of bounds. Fisk was there for Rutland Town, but LeDuc with the last touch. Smith will catch, fire, and no. Ball's on the floor. It comes back to Smith, 15. We're down to 25 seconds to go, and he'll be going to the line. That's not the 7th foul yet? Yes. So Smith at the line, number 15. And doesn't matter, he's fouled in the act of shooting. He's going to have 2 shots coming up from the free throw line. 17-10 on that swish. It's Matt Telfor coming in for Bailey Plant for Christ the King. Smith's second shot, no. Yeah, what they're going to have is Christ the King basketball. Don't believe it was a foul. He had possession and didn't peel back defensively. 19 a lot of time, and there's the crossover by de Blasio. He got to the free throw line. There's the roll to the hole, and they'll get it in. Telfer with the basket, 11 seconds and counting. Smith will look, he'll push the ball quickly in the midcourt, quickly to the free throw line. He'll let it fly. Oh, the putback would have counted, and that's the buzzer, that's the half. What a great half of basketball in his 5th grade action between Rutland Town, who will have the 17-12 lead over Christ the King. You see him coming out for the 3rd quarter. They'll match up, find their defensive assignments, and it'll be white basketball. See Rutland Town basketball, and they'll have that 17-12 lead. And they'll bring number 22, Trajan McGee, in the ball game. Yeah, you see him out there. He got a little bit of foul trouble. He had to sit down for a while, but I'll tell you what, he was a lot of energy off the bench. He had good karma when he got in there. Smith had a solid first half of play, and that's going to be slapped out of bounds by LeDuc. It's going to stay with Rutland Town. They just need somebody to take the ball out of bounds. It'll be McGee taking the ball out of bounds, number 22. That's Fish on the pass defensively. They're going to lob in and looking for Ethan Smith, and that'll come back to Ben Smith. Oh, he finds a little seam in the paint, penetrates, nice dish, and the finish. Smith to Smith, Ben to Ethan, and again, great job of watching the defense react to you and then finding the open person. 19-12, lead goes to 7. It's been as high as 12. Christ the King has never tied or led in the ball game. Rutland Town came out on fire and just was electric. Fish fouled hard. He'll go to the floor. And he's staying down for a second. He took quite a bump and awkwardly will hit the deck, and he'll walk it off and he'll go to the line. And Got 2 shots coming up. The hard way, you earned them.
Way to help out, Adam.
Yeah, and they want somebody else there. They're going to have Kyle will go down and he'll get on the line. So we'll be set, and Fish will be at the line. And he's fouled in the act of shooting, so he's got 2 coming. Got it. Found the range that time and zipped it in there. Make it a 19-13 basketball game, Rutland Town. And that's going to be short. Yep. He got 1 and 2 that time, and he'll work on it. He'll get better, and it'll be McGee taking the ball out of bounds with Smith, number 15. Right now, the offense has just worked so well for Rutland Town. They've had a lot of different people involved in it, like that right there. They got the ball, travel. They got the ball down in the low post. They had to travel, though. But other than that, I mean, they've really spread the scoring around. And a lot of different people handle the basketball. Lead stays at 6, and here comes Fish. Fish will accelerate. Oh, he's going up for his, looking for another layup, and he'll miss. That's his 2nd layup he's missed, and that's going to be high off the glass. No good. Bailey Plant trying to keep the ball alive, and McGee will hit the deck, and that's going to be a foul on Plant. And McGee's going to be okay, so everybody will survive that cloud of dust. And everybody gets a floor burn award for that. That was just good hustle. Everybody going hard to the floor after the basketball. Smith, great crossover, fake, pulled the shot down, goes to Smith. Now Cowell, he'll drive, shoot, foul. Yeah, so I think they said 23. That'll be LeDuc picking up the foul, and Cowell will go to the line. And at some point, I got to fade down and put a new battery in. Nope, little bit short on that. Yeah, and we're all set now. We have changes out there. Like I said, I believe that's an Agnes, who's not 33 today. He's 45. And that one's good. They get 1 and 2, and it goes 20-13, 7-point lead for Rutland Town. 4:44 to go in just the 3rd quarter. Fish bringing the ball down. Same play. Boy, no whistle this time. A lot of contact, no foul called. They'll battle for the ball along the floor, and he's got possession. They've got to back off, and it'll be Ben Smith with the basketball now. Ben Smith with the crossover, gets the pass. Anderson lets him go by again, and no. Tell you, let Anderson fly by him twice. Telfer with the rebound. He'll go to Fish. Fish with the push. Fish all the way inside the paint, up, and no! He's got the lane, he's got the look, but he just can't get the shot to drop. Telfer up, and that'll be long and strong. Weak side rebound, no. It'll be Smith with the rebound, and he's looking for the home run ball. Fish will get up and knock the pass out. Fish going up and foul. And he hits the deck again. And I gotta change, oh, thank goodness, the timeout. I'll be back with a new battery. Line. Yeah, he's been their leading scorer today. He's been their offense, and he's been getting banged up here in the 2nd half. He's driving hard to the hole, and that shot's going to go. So his last 2 trips to the free throw line, he's made a couple, so he's starting to find his range now. We get a 20-14, and they'll miss. Yeah, he's talking to himself. That's a good player. He talks to himself after a mistake. And this will be Ben Smith bringing the ball down, and Fish right at the midcourt logo, all fired up to play some defense. And there'll be a turnover. Telfer will go to Fish. Fish will push the ball down inside. And I'll tell you what, that is a tough shot that almost went. It was Plant that took the shot, and it'll be go off from Rutland Town out of bounds. It went off from Ethan Smith, number 24. Anderson taking the ball out. They're going to run the stack on its near side of the box. And a clock running. There we go. I mean, a 5 count running, and it'll be tipped away. McGee will come down with the ball, and that whole play just didn't break correctly. It just was sluggish coming off from the start. It's made to be a quick pop and double dribble. Yeah. McGee will double dribble, and they'll have a turnover the other way, and Price King will take the basketball over. 3:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, and Fish starting to accelerate, and they've isolated this side of the floor for him, and he'll take the jump shot instead, and no, it'll rim out on him. Good recognition that the baseline wasn't there. He didn't force it. He'll pull up, take the jumper, and he should keep taking the jumper. Don't get discouraged on the miss. Smith, got it! Oh, what a shot by Smith. Buried it from the corner. 22-14, lead back up to 8. Oh, this has been a beauty of a game. Fish will pick it up and must go down inside. Does. Got it. Plant with the finish. Fish with the assist. Yeah, that's a good job between Plant and Fish right there. Good chemistry between the two players. That's Ben Smith going to Ethan Smith, and he'll bring it back on his side. And oh, I think they're going to say gold basketball went off from Cowell out of bounds, and that's what they're going to have called here. So we'll stay with Christ the King, down 6, 22-6. And they just wait for somebody to take it out of bounds. Oh, they're rematching. They got new bodies out there, so they're matching up. De Blasio and Loveland, the backcourt tandem, and that'll be Loveland 31. As they're getting set and ready to go. Well, we're scheduled for 4 quarters. Overtime always a possibility. And De Blasio brought the ball out in front, and whoa, little rugged play there. Fisk reached in, almost got the steal. Up and no. Shot taken by Telfer. And we got a foul in the back. You know what? We have a foul. What happens? They got to release defensively. Yeah, they got to get back on defense. They can't pick up before midcourt. Smith and Fisk in the backcourt. That's going to be Fisk with the touchback to Smith. Smith has had some impressive shots go in today. Solid screen. He's open. Got it. They're giving him the open look, and he's cashing in on it. 24-16, lead at 8 now with 1:59 to go. See De Blasio looking for a little opening. Will take the running one-hander, no good. Long rebound on the side. It'll be picked up by Alsop. He'll bring it back to De Blasio. There's the screen for De Blasio. He'll lob it down along the baseline to Loveland. He'll give it back to De Blasio. They got to get their spacing up, and tough shot. Tough shot, and going to have a jump ball called, and it's going to stay gone here with gold basketball. Loveland directing some traffic. Well, I'm not really sure. Oh, it's the box they're setting up. They just didn't make a box. There they go. De Blasio will catch fire and be off the mark, and it's going to be taken over. Nope. Lackney ran out of court and went out of bounds. It'll become Christ the King basketball.
Between your basket and the man.
With 1.5 to go. They asked for the break, and De Blasio off the screen will lose the handle, and it'll become Rutland Town basketball. Smith will bring it down himself. They've got to put a body on Smith because he's shooting the lights out right now. They'll dump it down inside, knocked away, and controlled by Christ the King. Loveland with the ball. He'll give it back to De Blasio, and De Blasio and Christ the King will get a foul there. Fisk will. Okay, so it's going to be Fisk with the foul. Then they're going to allow the sub to come in. It'll be Plant, number 12, coming in for Christ the King, and he's going to replace, I believe that's Ann Agnes, number 45. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. I have him for a different number on the roster, and that number is not visible out there. De Blasio will make the catch. De Blasio gave it back to Plant, and no. And the rebound will come down to Lackney. He's got a 2-on-1 right now up ahead to Fisk, and the foul, and Fisk will be going to the line. Telfer will pick up the foul, and a good job of getting out on the defensive takeaway there and pushing the ball. Now they created a numbers advantage down the floor. Now stop the clock with 61 seconds to go in the third quarter. It has been a heavyweight fight here in the third quarter. And that's going to, oh my goodness, I thought it was going to go. And Fish back in for De Blasio for Christ the King.
Get number 10.
And that one won't go, and the rebound will be taken over by, going to jump ball. Okay, no foul, no anything there. It's just again they have possession and they have to peel off defensively. We're under a minute to go by a few seconds here in the third quarter, and Fish. And they're looking for a little run here. They get it to Plant, and no. Fouls up his own shot. I'm waiting to see if they're going to say on the floor shots. Fisk will pick up the foul. And on the floor, okay. So the foul is on the floor, and it'll be Loveland He'll ask for the break. Fish will pop open. Fires. No. Boy, had to look. Squared up. Shot just wouldn't cooperate. Here comes Lackney. Lackney will pull the ball and he's in the backcourt. Yeah, Smith was not over the timeline yet. And that'll give the ball back with 43.9 seconds to go. See Fish picked up and picked up. Smith just waiting for him. A launch and no. Rebound chased down by Fisk. He'll launch a hook shot up and get it. Fisk with the bucket. 10-point lead for Rutland Town. They've had a lead as large as 12. It's at 10 right now. See Fish. And that's going to be taken back by Plant, and he lost the handle on it. Here comes Fisk. Fisk will weave his way toward the basket, get fouled. As Fish and Fisk collide hard, and both players look like they're okay. Yeah, it'll be taken out of bounds, and it'll be Fisk. And is it the one-on-one? Nope, just sub coming. De Blasio's going to come in for Fish. For Christ the King. De Blasio will wear number 5. Lackney with plenty of time. He'll wheel, fire, and no. Rebound, yes! Franzoni with the offensive putback, and that now matches the largest lead. It's at 12. And that is going to be the quarter. And Rutland Town with a solid third quarter will lead by 12, 28-16, heading into the fourth quarter play on Channel 15 Sports. And you see the teams matching up for the fourth quarter. Alvarez is out there, number 10 for Rutland Town. O'Rourke is 33, Cowell's number 14, McGee 22, and Smith 24. Again, a couple Smiths out there, and 24 is Ethan Smith. And McGee was been a lot of energy on the court today. He'll have the basketball to start things off here. And it's going to be a foul on De Blasio. Yeah, he'll pick up the foul, and I'm not sure for that shot yet. No, I was watching John, see if he's going to check on it. No situation for shots yet. And they're going to definitely run the stack this time, and they look for the inside kick, and so O'Rourke up and got it. 14-point lead for Rutland Town. Great inbounds play. Nobody came across for Christ the King on the defensive baseline. Loveland, block fouled. That's going to be on Alvarez, and that should be 2 shots coming up for Loveland. 2 shots, yep. So 31 Loveland will head to the line, and it'll stop the clock with 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter. And that's not going to happen. I'll rim out on him. LeDuc coming in along with 45, who I believe is Agnes. Telfer and Ballard will check out. That's for Christ the King. So Loveland trying to salvage 1 and 2 here is the lead at 14. And he'll stay at 14. It'll be Alvarez with the rebound, and he'll take a few dribbles and find McGee. McGee will inch his way forward to the timeline. De Blasio will extend the defense and get him to react to it. Almost a steal against O'Rourke. He'll pivot, and that's a nice lob pass, and we got a foul. That will be on Plant. That's going to be his 3rd foul. And so McGee will just take it out on the baseline. Again, they're going to run the stack, same play, O'Rourke open, and different result this time. It's going to be out from Ethan Smith's hands out of bounds. And it'll be Christ the King basketball. Well, they're down to the point now, down by 14, where they need some points on possessions here. De Blasio got it. Boy, they opened up that right hand for a shot, and he just swished it. Yeah, now they need some defensive help here. They need some stops. And McGee will explode to the free throw line. There's the pass along the baseline, picked up by Cowell. He'll muscle the pass back, picked off by De Blasio. De Blasio, long pass up ahead. There's the catch, a shot, and no. The Plant with the miss, and they'll go long distance the other way, and I think it's going to be too much. Yep. Good effort to chase the ball down, but it'll be out of bounds, and they'll turn the ball over to Christ the King. It's hard to get across at this age level because they're jacked up. Possession and time is right now Rutland Town's favor. They're up by double digits they don't need to take those long passes. They can just play a possession game and run the clock down. That's going to be McGee. And what happened there is they got to clear the backcourt. They got no foul. They just got to get off defensively. They can't pick up. Yeah, it'll be Alvarez taking the ball out of bounds. He'll bring it into McGee, and 4:21 to go in this fourth quarter. The 6th grade game was won by Christ the King. The 5th grade game right here, Rutland Town with the lead and a foul. That'll be Plant. He says he's got 5. Yeah, and Telford coming in, and it's going to be the 1-on-1 now. So that's the 7th team foul. That'll send O'Rourke to the line, number 33. Yeah, so they're getting organized. People are leaving the floor. The only person that had to leave was Plant. He had 5 fouls. So O'Rourke will have the 1-on-1, and they want LeDuc. There they go. And they're going to have a sub now. It'll be Ballard coming in for Christ the King. He'll wear number 44. Okay, we're finally set. And oh. That's a 1-on-1. That's a great job by de Blasio knowing what's going on. Up ahead, the fake, the hook shot, and it won't go. Rebound will come down to jump ball. And it's going to be white basketball. They'll take a sign out.
Easy, guys, easy.
And McGee again played very well at the point, as Smith has. Oh, McGee, a little out of control that time, actually. He's up on the stage and he's okay. Yeah, he got going a little bit too fast there and lost control of the basketball. See de Blasio glance up. It's a 12-point deficit at 30-18, Christ the King. They set the screen, they didn't take the shot. Loveland with the catch and the ball slapped away, and it should be off from Alvarez. Yes, it'll be Christ the King basketball on the baseline. And they're trying to set the screen for de Blasio. They do up and no. Oh boy. Little bunny shot. It was really a well-executed play, and they just didn't finish it off that time. McGee to Alvarez. There's the catch by Cowell, and boy, got a hold of it and gets the pass back to Alvarez, and it'll be short, and O'Rourke with a good effort. But it'll be out of bounds. Good effort by O'Rourke, and it'll be Christ King basketball on the baseline with just 3:25 to go in the ball game. Yep, de Blasio told to get the ball down the floor on the quick push and gives it off. Nice catch by Telfer in the foul. O'Rourke will follow him, and I don't know where we are team foul-wise on this direction here. No, six fouls, they say, so there'll be no shots yet. So the next foul committed by Rutland Town will be the 1-on-1. And Loveland will take the ball and bring it into play to de Blasio. That's a tough shot, and that's off the top of the backboard, and it's going to be taken over by Telfer. He'll give the ball back to de Blasio and gets it to Loveland. But the defense just so quick today for Rutland Town. Big difference to the reaction. That's no good. Rebound weak side, taken out of there. Controlled by Smith. He's looking long distance. He'll go to Cowell. Cowell will put the shot up and almost bank it in. Loveland's got to put his glasses back on. There he goes. De Blasio and company got to take advantage of those second chance points when they get the ball back off a missed shot. And that'll be tipped out of bounds. Should be gold basketball. Not second chance points as in an offensive rebound, but shot selection was questionable on the other end. And new 5-for-5 changes by both sides will be Anderson, number 3, taking the ball out of bounds for Christ the King. Alsop is out there, 0-0. They'll bring it into Fish. Fish, why not, he said. Oh, he hit the side of the backboard. On the floor, they'll kick it back out. Alsop will be tied up, and it'll be Franzoni that got in there and tied it up. Good aggressive play by Franzoni. And you'll see Anderson. So run the stack, and he is looking, and Agnes with the catch. Back to Fish, and he'll save the ball. Just got a few bounces away from him. Fish, number at 8 points in that first half. Waiting to buy a little time as McGee wouldn't give up the baseline and get a foul. So Franzoni will get called for the foul, and that should be the 1-1 now. And they'll send Fish to the line, and boy, they need free throws now. With 2:20 to go, down 12. And so Fish, who's done better at the free throw line as the game has progressed along out there, the front end of 1-1. Got it. Guys, got another shot. Everybody's got to get back. I love that when that happens. The shot will be up, and no, he hit the rim this time. Fisk will pivot and find McGee. He'll go to Smith. Smith, solid ball game by Smith. Screen set by Fisk, and that will let Smith, for a moment, become open. He'll just keep the dribble alive. They'll run a little motion up top. We're down to 2 minutes even to go, and Fish will reach in and tie up Fisk. And it'll be white basketball. It'll be Rutland basketball out of play, and they'll just dump it in the back court, and that'll be caught by Smith. They'll get the pass to McGee. He'll catch, curl, get inside the paint. That's great explosion. Oh, I'm tell you what, offensive putback blocked, another offensive rebound, and tell you what, he didn't make the basket. McGee showed me a high school move right there. That was a great move, great instinctive move. Fish puts it up, no good. Telfer right there, no good. Rebound, and a crowd of people be taken over by Fisk. McGee with the one dribble will go to Smith. 1:31 to go in the basketball game, and an 11-point lead for Rutland Town. And there's the foul. They had to do it to stop the clock. They're going to send Smith to the line. Yeah, he's got shots coming up. So Smith, number 15, Ben Smith, will be going to the line, and he'll settle in with 1:25 to go, looking to increase that 11-point lead. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 31-19. Got them both. Got them both. Never blinked an eye. Nice job out there by Smith. Now right now, the last thing, if you're Rutland Town, you want to tell them, play solid defense, yeah, but no foul. Don't foul. Fish up, and no, off the mark. Long rebound will come out. Still looking for control. It'll be Telfer with the basketball. He'll come back to Fish. Fish trying to beat McGee off the dribble, ran into his own man, and the ball will pop back and come up to Smith. Smith will look behind, and oh, the follow-up, no. Crazy action. And people fighting for the ball, and Fish called for the foul. And de Blasio and Loveland coming in for Anderson and Fish. And at the free throw line will be, it looks like Fisk. It is. So Fisk at the line, and the clock stopped at 58 seconds to go in Rutland Town. Just a solid effort. Good guard play today from Ben Smith and McGee, 24 or 22 out there. McGee 22 and Smith 15. And that was just the 1-1. And Franzoni, Lackney, got it. Just great effort. 34-19. Rutland Town's going to win this basketball game at the 5th grade level. Alsop will be fouled in the act of shooting. Foul will be on Franzoni, and 2 shots coming up for Alsop. Yeah, and what they need to do is get a white shirt. There they go. So Alsop all set, and he'll line the basket and front and rim it. He'll get a second chance here. And they want to bring de Blasio. They want the taller person there down inside. Now they're all situated. And oh, that looked good, but didn't work. And the rebound will come down to Lackney. He'll just dribble it down the far side. He's got open court, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Rutland Town. There's Mr. McGee right there, 22. Yeah, so we'll just review where we're at right now. We're at Rutland Town School for 6th grade basketball action. I'm sorry, 5th grade basketball action. The 6th grade game was the first game that you saw. It's 34-19, Rutland Town with the lead. 36.8 seconds to go in the basketball game. And we're looking at Rutland Town in the white tops, blue shorts, Christ King in their gold uniforms. Yeah, we'll have the ball slide out. That'll be Fisk taking the ball out of bounds. He'll go in the backcourt to Smith. Smith will pivot, get away from de Blasio, and he'll go off. No, McGee will save it. And Loveland there defensively. They'll go to Lackney. 25 seconds to go in the basketball game, and there's a foul. Yeah, it's going to be the 1-and-1, I believe, still for Lackney. Telfer will get called for the foul. Okay, they're checking double bonus, so it's 2 shots, 10th foul. So Lackney will be the recipient of 2 foul shots here. He's, oh, close. Missed that one, it was close. So he'll try to get this second one in. It's going to be up and no. Trying to use the glass, and then it'll be de Blasio taking it out of the pack. And I tell you, a lot of bodies around him, but Alsop up, he's short, and crashing to the floor will be Telfer, and the ball's still in play. Now it goes out of bounds. Spencer Potter, 11 in the basketball game. Just couldn't quite get a hand on it. So Ben Smith and company are going to get the win on their home court, 8 seconds. And he'll kick the ball back. McGee will hold it, and got Fisk. And that's going to be the ball game, and Rutland Town will win. They'll beat Christ the King, and great effort. They had a solid game today all the way around, defensively and offensively, and congratulations to Rutland Town. A great effort by Christ the King, but it's going to be a win. Well, that's not the final score, but it'll be a Rutland Town win.